Again, here we go. Facebook Live. I committed to 30-day gratitude challenge here in the Self-Healing Revolution. For those of you who don't know me, I am Suzanne Taylor, and I am a positive well-being mentor for holistic entrepreneurs, network marketing professionals, and small business owners. And if you need to get healthy, if you need to get your business on track, I'm your girl. Hey, Andrew, thanks for hopping on again. I'm doing all these Facebook Lives in my different groups because I committed to a 30-day gratitude challenge here in this group, and I'm running a 5-day build your brand challenge in my business group. Crazy. What was I thinking? December has been so abundant for me and so busy. I had to share some of that with all of you. And one of the ways that I've become more abundant in my life, my personal life, my professional life, is by being super grateful for my followers, for all the things that I have, for all the education I've received, for all the debt I incurred starting a business that is now paid off, which is so amazing. My education cost me a small fortune, and I used to resent paying that bill every month. And yeah, now that it's all done with, it's really amazing, and I'm so grateful. All right, today, day 4 of the gratitude challenge, we are talking about, let me just invite a few people here. Hold on one second. And yes, yes. All right. All right, so many people. All right, we're set. All right, guys. All right, today we're going to jump right into emotional intelligence and how it can help you with your gratitude practice. So emotional intelligence, aka positive psychology, teaches us to ask for what's good in your life rather than what's wrong. That was a powerful shift for me when I first started studying positive psychology, to actually ask what's good, not what's wrong. And if you're hopping on live, let me know in the comments. I would really appreciate you saying hello and joining me on this 30-day gratitude challenge. So emotional intelligence is really something that you can develop, you can cultivate, and it's a hugely important factor when establishing positive, healthy relationship with yourself and with other people. So let me define it for you. Emotional intelligence is the capacity to be aware of and control and express one's emotions, and also be able to handle relationships in an empathetic and conscious way. And when it comes to gratitude, emotional intelligence is key because it helps you keep and be aware when a relationship or situation requires or could benefit from the introduction of gratitude or some other closely related emotion. Like a kid who's brutally honest about some aspect of his parents' private life in front of friends and family. He's not emotionally aware enough to realize the feeling of embarrassment that caused. And I'm going to share a really funny story. Oh, thank you so much, Andrew. I appreciate that. So I'll share a really funny story. Years ago, we always host Thanksgiving dinner, and before my son was born, I used to spend a lot of time with my niece. And my niece, who's now 17 and would be totally embarrassed me sharing the story the other way. So it was her turn to make a toast at Thanksgiving dinner. She was about 3 years old, and she stood up and she said she was thankful for me and the fact that I wore thong underwear. She didn't know the name thong. She just said underwear that goes in her butt. and right in front of the whole family at Thanksgiving dinner. Yeah. So she had no idea that that would embarrass me for a hot second, not that long. But she thought it was hilarious to share something like that. So emotional intelligence comes in and lets us know what's appropriate, what's not appropriate to share. And kids just don't have that, right? It's so funny. So this basic example, it stems much further than just a child's innocence and ignorance, right? About things like that. But once we reach adulthood, a lack of emotional intelligence can begin to cause problems in your relationships, in work, at a private level, manifesting in miscommunication, misunderstanding, and lack of an ability to discuss or understand difficult emotions or situations. So in our society, it can be kind of observed as like an unwillingness to discuss pressing issues or to avoid hard conversations because they're upsetting. Oh, I don't want to talk about that. Instead of minimizing those issues, it actually contributes to the growth, and it really makes gossip and difficult situations grow and kind of exacerbates them. So in order for gratitude to have an impact on your emotions, you have to first become aware of your emotional environment and how that interacts, right? Having a baseline understanding of why you have the feelings that you do. So you develop these habits, they're learned and cultivated as a reaction instead of dealing with them. You can kind of decide where change needs to happen or it doesn't happen. So let's today, just for today, as we're grateful for the things in our life and the people in our life, I want you to tap into the one emotion that you feel when thinking about your gratitude today. And maybe it's the thing that you're grateful for or the person that you're grateful for. Tap into the emotion surrounding that gratitude. And expressing gratitude on a daily basis increases your emotional intelligence. Research has shown that baseline awareness of emotions and how they impact given situations. For instance, in a moment saying, am I grateful or am I ungrateful? Opens up that inner dialogue in your head, causing you to pause, be more mindful, opening up the doorway to be more grateful today. So take that going forward. I also made a post here in the group about a great article in Psychology Today about emotional intelligence. I haven't finished my second cup of coffee yet, and I'm going to say I'm grateful for my second cup that's sitting right here today. All right, guys, have a great day. Emotional intelligence today as it relates to your gratitude practice. Let me know in the comments what comes up for you, and I will see you tomorrow for day 5 of the Gratitude Challenge. Talk to you soon.